TimeSplitters 4. The series by ex-Rare devs that felt more of a sequel to GoldenEye than even Perfect Dark did. But, be honest, when people talk about TimeSplitters, they really mean TimeSplitters 2. That frozen dam level at the beginning is almost iconic as a silent cartographer in Halo, Wake Island in Battlefield, and the Area 37 screen on Diablo 3. For those of you who have never heard of TimeSplitters before, the series is about a band of warriors throughout history who have to hunt down the mysterious artefacts in each period before an evil race known as the TimeSplitters can use it to ruin time quicker than Gray's Sports Almanac on a free Kindle book day. So essentially, Assassin's Creed totally ripped their story off. Yeah. TimeSplitters was addictive, even more so with its fantastic 4-player split-screen multiplayer and later on online multiplayer in Future Perfect. It introduced zombie horde mode long before Call of Duty ever did, and the series even lets you play as a shotgun-toting monkey, which makes that the ultimate in awesomeness in anyone's book. But this, unfortunately, is where the story sours. Free Radical Design had a bit of a bumpy road after developing Future Perfect. It didn't sell as well as they initially hoped, and their next title was the abysmal Halo wannabe, Haze. Cue that really old footage of Wes and I fighting an invisible tank.
But look at this. How many games do you get to see an invisible jeep flying past you? Look at that. Lovely.
I love that clip. Soon after, they were bought by Crytek and made the multiplayer sections to Crysis 2 and Crysis 3. But in all that time, they always had in the back of their minds, we've got to do it. Let's make a 4th TimeSplitters. And for a brief moment, that's what looked like was going to happen. But no. So, what was the stupid reason such a highly demanded cult video game sequel got the axe? Quality assurance? Lack of demand? Nope. Marketing couldn't decide what character to put on the box art. Now this sounds even more stupid when you factor in that sequels nearly always market themselves from their reputation, nostalgia and word of mouth. But what Crytek's marketing really meant was, from a series with dozens of characters, not one of them was iconic enough to entice new players into the franchise. Yes, Halo was Master Chief, and Call of Duty as... so you can see where they're coming from. But Crytek cancelled an entire game solely on not having a marketable main character to slap on a box in their eyes. Despite the fact Future Perfect had already done that.